Okay, hi. My name is Chris, and you guys are tuned into CNK.co. Really don't like getting into hot button issues. Well, I do, but I don't because again, my opinion differs than a lot of other people. Especially on Facebook, I'll be going through my news feed and I'll be seeing everybody posting stuff, and it's like, well, I disagree with that. But I don't voice it. I don't criticize them and say, hey, I don't believe in I don't do that. But gun control based on news events, um, and just based on in general. There are several debates about gun control saying, we need to. I don't know what they're saying or what I need to read up on it, I guess, before I try to debate it or to make a mockery of myself or this situation. No, seriously, I believe the guns, should be controlled. I do. Because, well, they say, guns don't kill people. People kill people. They say, drunk drivers don't drive drunk unless they have a car or something like that. Yeah, the car is their mode of transportation. A drunk driver gets into the car going home. Putting the term drunk in front of them means that the person is drunk, not the car. They're using the car to get home. That's their mode of transportation. We're saying, okay, if you drink, it's okay to drive a car. We're not saying that because there's laws against it, but people still do it. Um, but they get caught. Some of them do get caught, which is good while we have law enforcement. Unfortunately, some of them do not get caught, and that's why we have fatalities and Mugshot magazine. But as far as guns killing people, I mean, I've read, people are able to buy guns at gun shows, basically without any kind of identification or without signing paperwork or anything like that. So if we're providing that mode of transportation, if you want to call it a mode of transportation, if you want to compare it to drunk driving, and say, the drunk driver killed the person, not the car. Well, it's still the what is the word I'm looking for? It's still the artifact, not the artifact. It's still the item that was used to kill the individual or the people. Yes, I mean, if a drunk driver gets into a car, drives, hits somebody, well, yeah, of course, the driver did it because they were intoxicated. That's why we call them a drunk driver. Now, the drunk car, the car's, it's not the car's fault. So I guess, when you say people kill people, that is a true statement. The gun did not do it. But if we put regulations on guns and who can purchase them, and on cars and who can buy it, oh, wait, we do have some regulations on that. But if we enforced the regulations that we have on gun control, and on cars for that matter, we might live in a better society if we enforce those. Now, again, going back to this documentary that I was watching about how you go into a gun show and basically get any kind of firearm you want or that they have to offer with no paperwork to sign, as long as you have cash money, that's a little bit scary. Um, Me, I'm not into violence at all. I try to stay away from drama and I lie about that, but I try to stay away from violence. And I'm not into buying guns and shooting and hunting and all of this, which I find a lot of people find it's a great pastime. It's a great way of living. I respect that because that's how people make their living: is shooting deer, buck, doe, whatever, and selling it, and that's how they make their money. They have different competitions where you can win prizes, win cash prizes, or whatever. Great. But as far as and I'm assuming these people are not serial killers or not mental, but you need to take a before you can own, and I think this is true for anything. I mean, cars, weapons, anything. Before you can legally purchase an item, I believe that we all must undergo some sort of mental evaluation to make sure that, hey, you are mentally stable to operate this machinery, whether it be a car, whether it be a gun, I mean, you have to, take a test or be evaluated by a professional saying, okay, yeah, you're okay. Um, and these people that work at these gun shows, the gun shows really, really need to be cracked down upon. Because if you go into a store, they have to abide by rules and regulations. But if you go to a gun show, there's apparently a gun show loophole, which you have to read more about. But yes, I'm sorry. I need to read up about it, I guess, but I'm still infuriated, that people, are arguing, yeah, guns do not kill people. That's true. People kill people. But a gun? Without a gun, the person killing the other person would have to go find something else real quick, like a knife. And then maybe, the other person can run away from a knife a little bit quicker than they would be able to run away from a bullet. Anyway, leave your comments below. And also, people kill themselves with guns. Well, people kill themselves any other way. Which, suicide prevention is something that I'm totally for. Preventing suicide. I've known 2 people in my life that have committed suicide, and it's devastating for everybody involved. And both of the individuals did use guns to do that, to take their own lives. So it's a popular choice, apparently. And it's not something to take lightly. They're too easy to come by. And something somewhere has to stop. I don't know if it's with the guns, I don't know if it's with the policies, I don't know what, but it has to stop. Anyway, sorry, I had to post a video. I haven't posted anything in a while, and I was trying to think of something to do, and I was like, well, that's been on my mind for a while, so let me talk about that. And sorry I'm rambling on and trying to get this into a certain amount of time, and I'm hot and I'm sweating, and I did not want to turn on the fan because it would mess up the audio. Anyway, leave your comment below, because, yeah, everybody has their own opinion. That's the great thing about this universe. Everybody has their own opinion. This is just my opinion. Hopefully my opinion does not let you think or change your opinion of me in any sort of way or fashion. I don't want to do that. Unless it's in a good way. Then, yeah, let it change your opinion. No, but, like, people, go skeet shooting, where you throw the disc up in the air and you shoot it or whatever. That's a pastime. That's fun. But I still believe, you have to take a written and you have to take a physical test. Not a physical test. What do you call a driving test? When you get your driver's license. At least here in the state of South Carolina, you do. So, I mean, what kind of testing do they make you go through to get a gun? Again, I don't own a gun, but what kind of testing do they make you go through to get a gun? Apparently, a gun show is not much. If you have cash money, you get it. So, drunk driver scenario versus, guns killing people. Leave your comment below, whatever. Subscribe to them up here, and maybe I'll do more hot button issues. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go turn on the fan. It's hot. Merry Christmas from my family, or from me at least. I don't know if my family wishes you a Merry Christmas, but I'm sure if they were here, they would. Anyway, Merry Christmas from me to you guys, and hopefully you guys have a Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2013. I'll get you on the flip side.